If you're leading a global jewelry enterprise, you know the core challenge, managing just immense complexity. Every single gram of gold, every stone, every transaction, especially across multiple locations, well, controlling all of that is really the difference between leading the market and, frankly, operational failure. Today, we're going to explore how you can build a true digital nervous system for your empire. So here's our agenda for this briefing. We're going to start by looking at what we call running on chaos and really dig into the true cost of that inefficiency. Then we'll introduce a major paradigm shift, showing you how to master that complexity and turn raw data into smart strategic decisions. And we'll wrap up by looking at the proven leadership that stands behind the solution. All right, let's start with a bit of a reality check. We're calling this first section running on chaos because, for so many in the industry, that's exactly what it feels like. It's an accurate description of the current state of operations. And that brings me to a really critical question I want you to ask yourself about your own business. Are your operations truly under your control? Or are there gaps, things you can't quite put your finger on? So, does this look familiar? I mean, so many of the most successful jewelry businesses are being held together by this patchwork of disconnected tools. You've got Excel for your stock, WhatsApp for your sales team, constant manual phone calls just to track job workers, and then an accounting system like Tally that's completely separate from what's happening day to day. The reality is, you and your teams are working incredibly hard, but you're not actually in control. And that lack of control, it comes with a very, very real price tag, which brings us to the true cost of all this inefficiency. Because as we're about to see, what you can't see, you simply can't control. This visual really says it all, doesn't it? Think of your business as this high-pressure system. Without a single integrated view, profitability is just leaking out from all these hidden cracks. The core issue couldn't be simpler. If you don't see it, there's no way you can control it. And these leaks, they are concrete, and they are costly. We're talking about metal leakage during complex job work that might go completely unnoticed for months. We're talking about dead stock, capital just sitting there, stagnant, because your purchasing decisions are basically made in the dark. We're talking about delayed decisions because you're forced to wait for a weekend audit just to get a picture of your daily business. Then you've got gaps in memo tracking that are bleeding inventory. And maybe the most critical of all, you have no idea what your true profitability is because you can't calculate your real margins on a piece-by-piece basis. This isn't just inefficiency. It's a direct, continuous threat to your bottom line. But what if you could seal those leaks for good? This brings us to the heart of our discussion today, the efficient paradigm shift. It's all about moving your business from guesswork and chaos to full, unambiguous control. Just look at the contrast here. It is stark. On one side, you have today's reality. Guesswork, endless manual follow-ups, fragmented systems, and profit analysis that's always late. With Efficient, your reality completely shifts. You get real-time visibility, fully automated tracking, one single connected platform for everything, and instant profitability metrics. Let's be clear, this isn't just an upgrade, it's a fundamental change in how you run your entire business. And this is what that control actually looks like. One platform, your entire business, right there. A centralized command center where you can track every gram, every stone, every memo, all of it in real time. The chaos we saw before, it gets replaced by clarity and order. And that gives you the power to make faster, much smarter decisions. Okay, so how does this actually work in practice? Let's dive a little deeper into mastering operational complexity and see the Efficient ecosystem in action right across the entire value chain. It all starts at the very beginning with procurement. Efficient automates and secures this whole process, from bulk unboxing to capturing high-precision weights directly from Mettler scales, which completely eliminates manual entry errors, to tagging that goes straight into the software, and finally, a seamless financial sync with Tally. Right from the first moment something enters your business, your data is precise, it's secure, and it's financially integrated. This plugs procurement leakage from day one. Now let's talk production. How do you manage that? Well, this is single-screen job work management. Just imagine monitoring every single stage, from casting to setting to final QC, all from one consolidated dashboard. You know exactly where every piece is, who has it, and its precise status. This kind of transparency just eliminates disputes and gives you total control over your manufacturing process. And that level of tracking leads to a revolutionary gain in efficiency. What used to take days of tedious manual counting now takes just 5 to 10 minutes. And here's how it's done. The 10-minute physical audit. Using RFID technology, you can scan entire trays of jewelry instantly. The traffic light security system gives you immediate, tamper-proof results. Green means everything's a perfect match. Amber flags a mismatch that you need to review. And red indicates a missing item that needs immediate investigation. I mean, compare that to manual ledgers where a loss might not be discovered for months. With this system, you know in minutes. The difference is truly night and day. This control extends all the way to your sales floor, to the front lines. The Revenue Hub is an omni-channel point of sale that unifies every single one of your stores. You can adjust the daily Boolean rates from head office and watch it update instantly across every location. And with hierarchical access, your sales staff see only what they need to, while managers can track live profitability. This system also manages what we like to call the forever relationship, all your repairs and special orders. Every step, from the moment it's taken in at the store to head office for execution and back to the customer, is tracked. And crucially, the system captures the actual material and labor costs for each job. This makes sure that even these complex, high-touch services are managed profitably. Okay, so we've established solid operational control. Now let's elevate this conversation. How does all of this rich data translate into a real strategic advantage for you? Let's talk about moving from just data to actual decisions. Now, this is a crucial point. This system becomes your financial backbone. The seamless tele integration isn't just about convenience, it's about protecting your margins. It gets rid of all the double data entry and the transcription errors that slowly bleed profit. And it maintains a tampered-proof, time-stamped digital audit trail linking every single inventory scan all the way back to your core financial ledger. Your business is always audit-ready. This slide right here, this shows the ultimate payoff. All that operational data feeds into the brain, the business intelligence and analytics dashboard. This is your executive-level command center. You get real-time analysis of finished goods, raw materials, work in progress, everything. You can pinpoint fast and slow-moving items to optimize purchasing and track sales performance across all your channels. This is where you start making data-driven, strategic decisions instead of just relying on gut feeling. Now, a system this comprehensive has to be proven. It has to be battle-tested. So let's wrap this up by looking at its deployment at scale and focus on the proven leadership and trust it's already earned. You know, nothing speaks louder than validation from a leader in the industry. Listen to what Hiten Mehta, the CEO of Unidesign, has to say. He says Efficient has tremendously improved their productivity across the board, and he points to the system's robustness, handling 130 simultaneous users and thousands of workers. That right there is a testament to its real-world scalability. So this isn't some new or experimental system. It is the benchmark. It's successfully operating right now with over 100 global customers spread across 8 countries. This is enterprise-grade technology that is tested, trusted, and deployed in complex, real-world environments just like yours. So I'll leave you with this final thought. Your entire empire is built on precision. Precision in your craft, in your designs, in your brand. The only question left is your management system built to that same exacting standard?
Architect your future partner with Efficient to lead the digital renaissance to fine jewelry. Contact us on mobile, WhatsApp, or send an email for demo.